Hi everyone, welcome to Self-Made Food. Today we are going to talk about those two ingredients that often people don't care for. Black beans and rice. My area where I live in, they don't eat none of those. If the mystery box from the food pantry we got included in there, some reason this is gonna go into trash. But wait a minute. Remember, students, that I showed you how to make this awesome chicken and black beans Spanish rice? I'm going to show you and then remind you how we did that in the class. This one right here, that's one of those my favorite rice dish. And I'm going to show you how to make it, and it's so easy. And it's like easy, all right? So don't be scared, don't be intimidated. Let's get it going, okay? Now I'm going to zoom in and let's cook it together, all right? Here we go, the ingredients for chicken and black beans Spanish rice. This will give you 6 to 8 servings, okay? So you need 1 15-ounce can of black beans. Make sure rinse very well and drain it good. And then next, you're gonna need 2 cups of long grain rice. Make sure it's long grain rice though. Short grain rice is a little different. Make sure to verify the amount of water from the instruction that comes with that package, okay? And if you want to know how to make plain white rice, watch my video. All right, next item, shredded chicken. I'm using 1 can of chicken breast in this video, but you can use whatever. I would say 6 ounces per 1 cup of rice. And then half of onion diced, okay, small dice. And cilantro, that much. I'm just gonna chop them all up because why not, right? And then you're going to need 1 whole lime. I just cut it in quarters so easy to squeeze them. Half tablespoon of paprika, and then same amount, half tablespoon of Cajun seasoning or Creole seasoning. And then about 1 tablespoon of butter, right? And then 1 clove of minced garlic. All right, let's talk about what I got right here, the habanero. I'm growing this in a basement hydroponic in a winter. Why not, right? I'm gonna use this habanero and then a Jimmy Nadero that is right next to it today, right? Because I want to kick it up a notch. I'm cooking this for my family, so I don't have to worry about the heat. Now this Jimmy Nadero, that is a sweet pepper, so that'll give a really good, nice and mellow flavor. And I love this kind. All right. And then you can modify the way you want to. If you don't want it spicy, don't put spicy stuff in there. And then use a bell pepper instead. Or if you don't like pepper, don't even put that in there. All right, it's up to you. And then if you want an olive instead, throw an olive in there. It's that simple. Uh-oh, I almost forgot to tell you. You need 3 cups of chicken stock right here. You need to start heating those up on the side, okay? All right, so you're gonna select the pot that you're gonna use for cooking this dish. And make sure it's non-stick. All right, because otherwise you're gonna have a hard time. Now you're gonna heat that up and then add a little bit of olive oil, and then you're going to start sauteing the onions right here. Okay, caramelize the onion. That's very important, and it tastes so much better if you do this process. It might take a few extra minutes, but oh, what the heck, right? You rather taste it better, right? So do that. All right. All right, now looking fantastic, right? At this point it's caramelized, so we're going to add those habanero and the Jimmy Nadero peppers. All right, if you cannot use habanero or find them, you just use whatever, jalapeno, serrano. Those will give it a real kick. And you know, if you don't want it, like I said, you just use a bell pepper or don't use them. Not a big deal. I like it spicy today because it's cold out there. It's like 20 degrees outside. It's crazy. Now you're gonna add some chicken to it, you know, and if you are dealing with a raw chicken, now is the time to really cook that. And you know, I had a similar dish like this from my Panamanian friend. They have their own way of making similar dish like this, and then they use a shredded chicken. And then I didn't have shredded chicken on hand today, so I just used a can of chicken breast, and then I just rinsed it out really good, and then put it in there, and it gives that same kind of texture to it. All right, everything looking good, and now I am going to add a chicken stock in it, just like this. I got kind of make it a little foggy. Sorry. So I mix that up, okay? And before I forget, let's put some garlic right now. You don't cook garlic with onion in them. You will burn the garlic and it's gonna taste bitter and then ruin your dish. Garlic and liquid goes together. Garlic is for fragrance, like a perfume. You don't put perfume and go work out, right? That's some next level, you know what I'm trying to say? Nah. All right, 2 cups of rice in, mix it together very well. Okay, and add paprika right here and seasonings. Depend on your broth. If you are using broth that has a lot of salt, I'll cut back on seasoning a little bit. Watch your salt intake. You can add salt later, but you can't take out salt once it's cooked. All right, remember that. Okay, now it's boiling good. Reduce the heat to low. How low can you go? All the way till it says low on your stove. All right, put that lid on it and walk away. Don't open the lid, touch, mix, or smell. None of that. Just be patient and have faith. All right. Don't forget to set the timer for 20 minutes. I'll see you in 20 minutes. All right, 20 minutes in, and I am going to open the lid hot. Open the lid, and sorry for the steam. Now I am gonna make sure it's not burnt. I hope it's not. If I'm gonna mix it, I'm gonna put butter in there at this stage. And thought maybe, hold on, I need to confirm it is not burnt before I do anything. All right, it's good. It's not burnt. I mean, some cuisine intentionally burnt for textures and flavor, but that's not what I'm trying to do. It's good. Now I'm gonna add black beans and then mix it gently. Don't mix it too hard. You're not trying to make bean paste, okay? And if it was a little burnt or sticky, it might work itself out because you're gonna put the lid back on and then you're gonna let it rest for 15 minutes again. All right, so let's do that. Let it rest for 15 minutes. All right, 15 minutes is up. Let's taste it and then see if you need to add any seasoning. All right. Let's see. All right, this tastes perfect. Ooh, this got a little kick to it, but not bad at all. I love it. So let's finish it up by adding the lime juice. You know, I go one at a time and think about if I need to add more or whatnot. I think I'm gonna add the whole thing and sprinkle some cilantro and you know, just a little bit, not a whole bunch, okay? And then I am going to mix it all together and make it nice and fluffy, like these. Oh yeah, you see that little burnt mark? That's gonna give a little crunch and a nice flavor and texture. So don't be scared. Just a little bit. Now I'm gonna plate this wonderful dish right here. Kind of like this, and sprinkle just a little bit of garnish cilantro on top of it. Make it real pretty. And look at that. Not bad, huh? Right here. We just made it. I'm gonna taste it. I know I tasted it when I was final seasoning it. I know it's good, but after all of this, I'm gonna have to eat it and then show you how good this is, right? You're gonna eat this one too. Oh God. Make sure you put habanero in there. That little kick right there, that's what you need. Rice cooked perfectly. You know, sometimes when you go to a restaurant and the rice is undercooked, like a little, not little bit under, you mean like way under, right? The key is just wait. Just don't mess with it. Don't mess with it. Wait for 20 minutes. Mix that thing, 15 minutes. That's the key for long grain rice. That's what I use, okay? Short grain, we got a different method. Just a little bit. You gotta be more careful. But long grain is easy, all right? And you don't have to worry too much. So, well, I hope I could stand right next to you and coach you to make this thing, but I can't. So I hope at least you watch this video and then make this awesome rice dish, right? And just tell your family that you did it by yourself. And I know you can do it. Kids can do it because I showed them how to do it and then they did it. So be encouraged. If you're not a kid, that's okay. The college students, grandpa maybe, well, single person, or maybe, I don't know, maybe you never cooked in your life. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Just watch it and cook something. All right. Make sure you season it like you mean it. All right. You gotta season it. Don't give me no blind food. All right. Okay. So I hope you like this video, and you know what to do. Like, subscribe, and good comments, no trolls. All right. That's my rule. Okay. Till next time. I'll see you soon. Peace. You want some?